Storms are coming. Or did I say that last time? I'm not really sure. What I really do hope, though, is thanks to the commentary of my friends that I can fix the audio so you can hear it. Because I think I've got a message that'll make you think. If you like what I write, you'll love what I say. This is the third part in my series of what's going on in Arizona right now. Arizona, USA. Boy, it's hot here. You can see a storm's coming. And the good thing about Arizona storms in the Bradshaw Mountains is they wash the gold down from the hills. A lot of good stuff comes. It cleans it up. And we're fixing to have a big old cleaning in our form of government. We're going to have a constitutional showdown. See, Arizona got tired of the United States' inaction and inability to perform its duties under the contract, which is our Constitution. See, the states, a long time ago, when they were colonies, decided they didn't want to be like Europe. They didn't want to fight and squabble and cut and kill and this, that, and the other. There's just better things to do. Mainly, drink whiskey and have sex. Seemed to work for the mountain folks. But you couldn't do that if you were fighting all the time. So what they did is the states come together and they said, look, common defense, common roads, post roads, later on common railroad gauges, common language, common weights and measures. See, in Nantucket, a pound is the same as a pound in San Diego. We take so many of these things for granted nowadays because they work so well. But if we were a fractured country, they wouldn't. But part of the deal was when the states gave up their power, the feds were supposed to do it, and the states couldn't anymore. Well, we've been busy fighting in other people's backyards for a couple of years now, about a decade. On 9/11, I was in a federal courthouse in Atlanta, Georgia, doing a sexual harassment trial when we heard about what happened. It's the first time I'd ever had police officers surround a building to let me out without handcuffs. It was interesting. Atlanta was empty that day. The world changed. Our focus changed. Anyway, what has happened is we're spread a little thin now. And the government is not down here on the border, not firsthand. Because, you know, also, by the way, our military cannot, like, fight people other than an insurrection on U.S. soil. Okay? That's an interesting concept. You know, you can't use the military to exercise police power on American soil. That's like an ingrained thing, and it's a very good thing, too. Because Caesar could use his military to exercise police power on their home country soil, and you saw how that worked. Actually, it worked pretty well because the government that him and his grandson established started out in Rome, ended up in Constantinople, and lasted close to 1,500 years. Don't see that every day. Well, the Chinese, they've got like 5,000 years of continuous government. But anyway, let's get back. Our federal government has these contractual responsibilities. The people of Arizona were so frustrated that they said, look, we'll do it. Damn it. Because you obviously ain't. You know, get your head out of your butt. We're handling it down here. It's bad. They are shooting at us with semi-automatic weapons. These are not street corner drug dealers that run at the side of cops. These are professional paramilitary troopers that their leaders wield real political power because they feed the people that depend on them. And they give them clothes. Little Raphael's got a bowl of gruel because Don Hernandez, the drug dealer, made sure his family didn't go hungry this famine. That's a pretty powerful thing. We've got to offer something at least like that. But the real politique of the situation is Arizona got sick of it. They gave their police officers the authority that the federal law has. The Arizona law is almost word for word exactly what the federal law is. They don't ever tell you that because that don't make a good soundbite, but that's the truth. It gives the... And I don't know anyway, how can it be un-American to ask someone if they're an American? Duh. At any rate, It's bad. People are dying. They want some relief. We can't get our head out of the camel jockey's derrieres long enough to do something about it. Or maybe if we come from over there, then we'd see a bunch of them come over here and we'd have another 9/11. So if that's the case, then let the states handle it. But our president, I think, is doing a really good job for what it is. He's never had an executive experience in office. He's been a legislator. Commentators in the know will realize that what he is doing is a leadership style akin to a prime minister in a parliamentary government, where you see compromise. A lot of stuff's probably going on behind closed doors. We will see the impact of those policies in a number of years, if they work. But we don't have resources right now. We do not have manpower right now. And the people of Arizona just ain't got no more patience right now. It's funny because when I come here, I thought Arizona was the promised land for a southern good old white boy cracker like myself. And it pretty much is. It's beautiful. Live next to, like I said, a dried up river of gold. Lots of opportunities. My business has gone worldwide since I've been here. It's the promised land. But 200 miles away from here, some people that have got nothing almost but salted earth are doing what they got to do to survive. They're fighting. They want to be here. We don't want them here. They're coming. We can't stop them. We've got to do something. We need to change our drug policy. And the feds need to either crap or get off the bucket on doing something down here. My name is Joey Sapp. This is part 3 of my 3-part series. Please feel free to commentate. The next series I do will be a brief tutorial on Social Security disability. A lot of people nowadays are trying to get that. The U.S. government's trying to dump money into the economy. That's the beautiful thing. The standards are laxer now because everybody's broke. They need to jumpstart the economy. We could go down and help Mexico with their infrastructure. Mexico could become territories. I don't make the final call. I just tell the people that do what they should do. Thanks for stopping by.